Peterson. I'm doing a speech on texting and driving. Are you willing to take that chance is a question that so many people should ask themselves these days as they get into a car. With the increase in cell phone use and distracted driving, 1 out of every 4 car accidents in the United States is caused by texting and driving, stated by Edgar Texting and Driving Statistics. Many families and loved ones suffer loss and heartache over preventable deaths each day. Something has to be done to stop this unnecessary epidemic. Cell phones are a great way to stay connected with everyone and everything. With the rise in such great technology, so does the rise of every problem of texting and driving. The research found that text messages cause drivers to take their eyes off the road for 4.6 seconds over a 6-second interval. That means at 55 miles per hour, a texting driver would travel the length of a football field without looking at the road, stated by National Health. Most teens think that they can easily multitask, but the human brain, especially the teenage, not fully developed brain, is only programmed to do one thing at a time, stated by DistractedDrivingAccidents.com. The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes each year, with nearly 390,000 injuries from those accidents. Although teen drivers are 4 times more likely than adults to get into crashes or near crashes when talking on or texting on a cell phone, this is not only an issue related to teens alone. If all did our part to put our phones away and minimize all other distractions, so many of these accidents could be prevented. Although easier said than done, preventing these accidents caused by distracted driving is as simple as just putting your cell phone away. I am just as guilty as everyone else when it comes to texting and driving. I think to myself, okay, just one text to my friend and then I'll put my phone down. Then my friend texts me back and I have to answer, but that would be rude. Before I know it, I have driven for 10 minutes and don't even remember getting to where I am. Why are so many people willing to say, okay, just one more? We as a society need to say no more. One of the first ways to help solve this ongoing issue is the individual taking a stand. We all know that texting and driving is wrong, but most continue to do so. As a responsible person, one should initiate the safety features that are available on our cell phones, or at least turn down the volume and vibration and put the phone out of reach. Something as simple as these acts can save not only your life, but the life of others. Parents also play a huge part in helping end distracted driving. The vast majority of teens say their parents often drive distracted. Our children learn from us good and bad behaviors. Studies show that if a teen grows up in a household where parents drive distracted, the teen will be 2 to 3 times more likely to also drive distracted, stated by ENDD. We as a society have picked up some bad habits. Although it may take some time to change those bad habits, a life is worth the time of effort and it takes to change. Education is power, and the more education we have on an issue gives us more power to make the right decision. Many people have been hurt by the loss of someone due to texting and driving and have taken a stand to educate not only the young but all ages as to the impact that these accidents have on their lives. If you have not been affected by texting and driving loss, one may think it won't happen to them, and then so often when it does, they wish they did something to prevent it. Don't be that person that says, I wish the person would act and take a stand. That is what so many of these organizations are doing today. Teaching teens to take a stand and an oath to put the cell phones away is a great start. Peer pressure is so hard at this vulnerable age that having an organization come into schools and teaching the kids about the dangers as well as getting everyone involved, not just a few kids, help make it easier for leaders and followers alike to do the right thing. TAD is an organization that was created by a lawyer, Jason Epstein, from Seattle, Washington, and other law groups from around the nation. The TAD's program objective is to educate teens about the dangers of driving while distracted. Getting teens involved in these organizations, creating posters, pins, billboards, and meeting with other teens to discuss these issues makes them feel as part of a solution and not the problem, and helps them to also start the conversation with others their age. No matter how big or small the conversation is, at least the conversation is happening can impact someone enough to make a difference and even save a life. Prevalence of cell phones, new research, and publicized crashes has started many debates related to the role cell phones play in driver distraction. Government is finally doing its part in and putting in laws in place to ensure that one day texting and driving will be a thing of the past. As of 2018, the majority of states have a ban on texting and driving. According to the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, 47 states plus Washington, D.C. ban text messages for all drivers. All but 4 states have primary enforcement, which means the police can pull you over for texting alone. They don't need another reason, like speeding or wearing a seatbelt. Although laws in place are shown to help decrease the number of people using their cell phones when driving, it is still our duty as an individual to obey these laws because the police cannot be everywhere all the time to enforce these laws, and that the ones are obeying the laws in place will continue to cause these fatal accidents. Cell phones have helped many people organize their lives and stay in touch with their friends and families alike, but with all the good has them come out of them, there is also a great deal of bad. One can blame cell phones for causing the issues, but it is in fact the human behind the phone. We are so caught up in the world that has to have and do everything in an instant that we are not willing to take a chance and miss out on a call, text, tweet, even if it means saving a life. As these advancements continue, we as an individual, society, and government need to play a role in ensuring safety for also that no other family has to suffer an unnecessary and preventable death.